At the final stage of the Amgen breakaway from heart disease women's race, there was still all to play for. There was a stage win on offer for the sprinters and criterium experts. And with the top two GC riders separated by only a second, the overall victory was yet to be decided.
My teammates have been fantastic. I feel like I can climb and my teammates can do everything else, and they just really looked after me in the wind yesterday and are just fantastic. In California, it would be really meaningful for me. My friends and family are here cheering for me. My amateur team is here.
It's not much, 1 second, but it's difficult in this race to get it back, I think. So, yeah, I think the plan is not really difficult. Get the second back. That's the goal, and I have a great team around me, and this is really turning into a team race now, and that's also a nice thing, you know. It's a nice, exciting race so far, but for me, I'm not really a sprinter, so it's going to be tough to get the second back.
Ahead of the riders on stage 4, 20 laps around downtown Sacramento. But the GC teams of Boels Dolmans and United Healthcare were looking to lap 15, the intermediate sprint, and its potentially race-winning bonus seconds. Katie Hall's United Healthcare kept guard at the front. With so much on the line, the racing was tense. Second in GC, Anna van der Breggen crashed at only 8 kilometres gone. Lizzie Holden of Drops and Michaela Harvey of Team Illuminate also went down. United Healthcare continued to hold steady, watched constantly by Boels Dolmans rider and American champion Megan Guarnier. Meanwhile, one of the favourites for the stage, Arlenis Sierra, was held up by a mechanical issue at the back, but managed to keep pace and stay in contention for the points jersey. At the front, Team Illuminate's Marie-Soleil Blaise was the first to get a few metres. Boels Dolmans didn't want anyone to sweep up the bonus seconds ahead. Alexis Ryan gave it a go, taking the lead in the race in her home state, but was also chased down. Such was her acceleration that the peloton split very briefly, and Michaela Drummond took advantage. But the young Boels domestique was never off her guard. Rushley Buchanan worked unwaveringly for her race leader at the front. The team were willing a break to go. And then the lead-out began, the sight that United Healthcare were dreading. Boels Dolmans took to the front with a whole 3.5 kilometres to go, more than a whole lap of the course. One by one, they ramped up the pressure, each rider off in turn. On offer were bonuses of 3, 2 and 1 second. Van der Breggen needed to cross the intermediate line either first or second to claim the overall lead from Hall. Onto the straight, Van der Breggen had only one teammate left, Amy Peters, doing the same as she had done on stage 3. United Healthcare's numbers dwindled down to Ruth Winder. The youth jersey wearer couldn't get ahead, and nor could many of the pure sprinters. Bronzini took first, but Van der Breggen claimed the second place that she needed. 2 bonus seconds to leapfrog Hall into the overall lead. Only 5 more laps to go and the sprint teams came to the fore. Team Sunweb with numbers for Corinne Rivera, Canyon SRAM setting up for British champion Hannah Barnes. Sprinters Sierra and Bronzini staying in the wheels of others, both teams down to just 3 riders each. Boels Dolmans lined up alongside yet again. On the straight, the sprint trains broke down. Kirsten Wield, who won the same course last year, bided her time. With less than 200 metres to go, Ryan hit the front for Canyon SRAM, but couldn't sustain her effort. Just as on stage 3, Rivera opened up with 150 metres to go. She had clear tarmac in front of her, but Bronzini chose Wield's slipstream, propelling herself out and towards the line. Her first pro win for 10 months. The Italian spoiling what has been a string of American successes this week. Rivera took second, Wield finished third. Van der Breggen crossed the line safely to win the yellow jersey, taking it from Mountains jersey winner Hall by a mere second. Sierra picks up both the youth and sprint jerseys. Buchanan takes the most courageous award, as well as being part of top team United Healthcare. Van der Breggen's 4th win of the season also gained her the Women's World Tour Leaders jersey.
Today I really give my heart because we are here with a smaller number, but stronger. And like yesterday, I say I have my 2 angels around me, and I want demonstrate to them that I give my 100%.
Still really happy with the overall week. I think I gave it my best every day, and so did the girls. Yeah, I think we had a perfect lead out yesterday, so hard to top again 2 days in a row, but we gave it our best shot. Got a little dicey, but that's sprinting. Yeah, and still a podium, so I think we can still be happy with our efforts today.
Yeah, it was a really hectic final. We decided to go into the train of Sunweb, me, Danny King, she was my last girl. And when we get into the wheels, yeah, I think we did all good. The others were just stronger today, unfortunately.
I have to say it was a really difficult day, like we expected, and this was totally one from the team because they helped me so much. I only had to do the last, I don't know what, 100 meters, and Amy and Christine did a hard long pull at the end and an intermediate sprint. So yeah, I think this is totally a team victory.
Canyon SRAM's Hannah Barnes just missed out on a podium spot, finishing ahead of Astana's Sierra. A difficult day for Guarnier also meant Sierra finished third overall, while Shoer's Leah Thomas crept into the top 10. And in the Women's World Tour rankings, Van der Breggen holds a 16-point lead over Rivera at the top. And in the youth jersey classification, Anna Christian jumps up to 10 points.